The nympho and plagiaristic professors are back. Lauren thought she had Tariq on lock. And should all college women reserve their cookies for men with MBAs and mortgages? It's Live, Laugh, and Lovey back in the lab, episode 7 of Go Sex Week. Let's get in.
It's only a matter of time before your body is all over mine. Whoever close must decline. I need your focus tonight.
All right. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. We are back in the lab. Hey, ladies. Hey.
Hey, I'm having a
Hey.
deja vu like we've done this before.
Oh my gosh. Hey, how is everyone doing?
All right.
Good. Tired.
Great. Yeah, I agree. It's been a week. All
It's
right.
been a day.
Yeah, that too. That too.
If y'all only knew the behind the scenes, y'all. If y'all only knew.
All right, well, let's just go ahead and dive on in. The focus of the episode is power.
Yes.
The 48 laws of power, which definitely correlates to a lot of the scenes that went on. So, who wants to start? Go ahead.
Well, not question. Did y'all know? Well, it's a question. Did y'all know that this is one of 50's favorite books?
No, he
He
read. He read. He
he
read.
Oh.
avidly
I can't tell as
burned.
petty as he is.
Fitty. Wasn't me. Call me. I'm still down to be in the writer's room. But no, this is one of his favorite. He actually wanted to make a 50 laws of power, with him and add in a couple of things. But yeah, he talks about this book. He's talked about how he gifts this book to people.
Okay.
He loves this book.
Well, hey, 50, send it to me.
Right. We'll
No,
actually read it cover to cover.
she was just talking about you, Fitty. I got you.
It was a disability that kicked in. Go ahead, Aaron. What you got to say, girl?
Them opening the scene with Cain robbing the church and beating the
Woo!
pastor.
On the Lord's Day, on Sunday.
Right.
It's terrible. That's just terrible.
And again, why is he doing it?
He's trying to assert his power. He's trying to get power. He's powerless everywhere else, or so he feels in his life, I believe. So he's trying to, you see, he was the leader of the gang.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how he leads. He gets power. And then when the dude started messing up with the plan, he said, that wasn't part of the plan. I told you to stick to the plan. That was his power.
But where is it going to get him in the long run? So if he would have been successful,
Jail.
then
Like you did. Where is daddy?
But I mean, so let's say he didn't go to jail and he didn't get identified or anything like that. Let's just say it was a successful robbery. Then what?
Well, it was a successful robbery.
I'm just saying, if there wasn't any consequences, like he was able to get away with it, then what would be the next step? I mean, he would have pulled that off. Cool. He would have had some money. Okay. But so what?
You want to know what I think?
Do tell.
I think that he may try to start his own, because if he has that money, he can cop. Remember, he is the one that does the drops, not his mom. So when the dude saw Monet at the drop, first thing he did was try to get over. Cain, he wouldn't have tried that with Cain at all. He would have just, Cain would have said, we need this, we need that. And he'd have been like, well, what I'm going to tell so-and-so? I don't know, nigga, you tell him what you tell him. I'm telling you what I need. And it'd have been like, all right. We wouldn't even brought out the switchblade. Because you see, dude had the fucking box cutter. He trying to beat up Monet with a box cutter. So that wasn't even planned.
Cutter.
Right. So it wasn't even planned at all. He didn't like pull out no gun, or he had a box cutter.
He literally brought a knife to a gunfight.
A gunfight, right.
And a box cutter though. What?
A box cutter.
Your whole gangster card is gone. Because even if you don't carry a gun, cool. That ain't warranted in every situation.
Right.
I know you ain't think you was protected with a damn box cutter.
Box cutter. from
Not a
Monet,
not
like
a
she said,
switchblade, a butterfly, none of that.
a
Not even
Swiss Army knife,
I was
nigga.
just finna say you
Just
could have had a
I was gonna
Swiss
say
Army
that.
knife.
A Swiss Army
They
You
knife.
could have corkscrewed his at her ass. A box cutter, my nigga.
a box cutter.
What Tariq say later, nigga?
Right.
A box cutter. So we already know that Pain, literally that should have been a boy's name is Pain. Kane would have had the power in that situation. He'd have told dude, I need this, and that's it. Dude would have left and bounced and figured out whatever he had to figure out. Had there been any pushback, I mean, he probably would have been dead first. It wouldn't have Kane wouldn't have did as many words as Monet. I mean, we all know that. But he could have tried to, ooh, the half that he didn't get from him when he was going, he could have bought that half for himself. So it still would have been sold. Started his own little empire, try to be good in his daddy's eyes, and try to, have moms like, I got it, I could take over, you could trust me. Da da da. Ooh, that just popped in, y'all. That's what he was gonna do with that money, Aaron. He was gonna buy that extra half that Monet didn't want. Ooh.
Yeah, but I don't know how Poppy gonna feel about competition from his own child.
I don't know. Well, no, because he's still gonna pay homage to Poppy. You see, that's the only other person that he respects above Monet. And he just got his ass whooped. Because you see, when he went to go to Monet, he didn't even talk to his brothers and sisters. He went and tried to tell on her and got his ass
Mm-hmm.
whooped.
Mm-hmm. Which he deserved.
Hey, that was woo. But he got his ass whooped. And so you think he's not trying to get back into his father's good graces? Because he's still not trying to mess with his mom. So he's gonna try to get in his dad's good. Ooh. Mm-hmm.
You in
Yeah,
the
but
right on.
I
Call me
don't
50.
think right. I I feel what you're saying about him wanting to get back in good graces, but
Mm-hmm.
I think he would have been better served to just go back and do what his father said, work for his mama, do it, toe the line for a minute anyway. Because that whole Jack move, that hot boy shit, that's not gonna work for the Tejadas. That part
No,
is
you're
not
right. You're
not
right.
gonna work.
It would have been better. Kane is sloppy, and this is what we're realizing. Excuse me. It's just the way Monet talks to him. It's the approach. Like Levy says, she barks at him.
Barks.
So it's the approach. She always rough with that stiff ass neck and them long ass weaves.
Mm.
She's just she be killing me with that. What? Anyway,
He didn't even
um,
move when she shot old boy, but go ahead.
girl,
Cause she got the
girl,
Barbie. She's a Barbie. You gotta position the head. You know how Barbie heads you gotta position them.
girl. She is killing me. Whoever, I'm telling you, and shout out to Misa, because Misa hooking her up with that style, and you already see that child in MCM everything, and then she wearing her own line earrings. Plug anyway, so she is not telling him correctly, kind of like she's trying to keep him in a certain line, like keep him in line, but he's trying to grow and he's trying to. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
It's a struggle for power.
It
He
is.
wants
It
his own
is.
sense of power. And she's trying to maintain the Tejeda
I
power.
I think she doesn't want to get pushed out too.
Yeah,
Nobody
she's
wants
on
to
the
get
brink of
pushed
being
out.
pushed out.
She's on
Mm-hmm.
the brink. Thank you. She's on the brink, Aaron, of getting pushed
Mm-hmm.
out,
Mm-hmm.
and she's trying to maintain, but I don't know. She needs to get people out. She needs to have them work with her and not for
For
her,
her.
and that's what
Yeah.
it is. So she ruled them by fear growing up, and then the daddy ruled them by fear, and now they all getting older, and Diana, she want to do it to people and stuff, and Drew want to do it to people and
Well, Drew
stuff,
is
Okay.
and
doing it to people, okay?
Drew
Uh,
getting the most the whole damn season. Anybody peep that? Drew getting it all this season. A little chocolate cornball Everett.
Man, that thing is corny, but nevertheless.
Man. Oh, and that's power, because I think Drew is a top.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Right. So, Aaron, he ain't that soft. So he's a right. He got power. Hey, no, I'm just keeping it funky. That's power, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's power. Yeah,
But it's
that's
still a struggle because Everett still holds the playing card. Because
Mm-hmm.
as bad as Drew wants the two of them to be together, Everett is still holding him at bay.
Closeted.
Yeah, hey, we could only do this for so, we could only go so far with this, and it's gonna stay right here in this room. We ain't going no
Right.
further. You better not tell nobody. Your sister better not tell nobody. So yeah, another power struggle.
So this is where this is gonna start getting sticky because they because that is so gross.
You you did that.
Okay. Ugh. But he knows that Zeke is his cousin.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time we've seen Zeke in a couple of episodes,
Thank
right?
God.
Thank
We've
That's
been
God.
I know, right? With his not acting ass.
Ugh.
So I was ooh. So I was right, sound like an E40 song.
I'm from the Bay where we hyphy and go dumb. From the soil where them rappers be getting they lingo from.
So I was like, okay, when they showed him in the opening credits, like, showed his scene, I said, okay, so he's gonna be in this scene. So power between Zeke not knowing that is gonna come out. That is gonna come out because this boy is smitten. This boy is smitten. Like I thought he was just like, okay, I get to hit the teacher, or yeah, she fine, or I understood the part where he was saying, the girls they just want to get pregnant and stuff. I get that. So I'm like, okay, this is a safe bet. But no, this fool want him to meet like aunties and shit.
right.
Mm-hmm.
That's going.
What's some more say with the hula hoop?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
She done put
For
it
real.
on him.
For real.
And she
For
not
real.
even really understanding the power that she has. I mean, but
Mm-hmm.
how long is that how long will her control last though? Because I don't think, well, of course, he's more into her than she is him.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But who's going to be her infatuation next?
No, it's gonna since she saw what the secret is, she already tried to blackmail plagiarizing as Jabari, which we'll talk about him, right? She is now going to tell Zeke somebody's onto us, we're gonna have to cool down, and he gonna flip. It's gonna mess with his game, it's gonna mess with Monet,
And that's going to trickle
and
down to Tariq.
Tariq gonna find out. Well, Tariq is always fine. That boy is ever knowing. I'm loving how he sat in that courtroom and found out that Sax was the uncle. That's gonna be great because I'm waiting because that's tying into this boy's alibi. How they trying to get Tariq so bad. What's gonna get Tariq off is Sax being the uncle and Tariq knowing how to play it and Jabari's plagiarizing ass.
Mm.
Jabari taking his story over
Mm.
that's gonna help Tariq get off. Jabari taking his story over. I'm telling y'all, that's gonna be a
Mm.
key.
His
Call,
acting is
call
so
me Courtney.
subpar.
Call me Courtney. Who? Jabari with his fine ass?
Yes.
He fine. He just good to look at. He's like
That's
watching the Tyler Perry
it.
show, girl.
Oh.
It's like what? It's like watching the Tyler Perry show. It's
Oh
sisters all
my
over again.
gosh. Yeah, it's just like, oh God, why are you stop talking? Like,
Yeah.
who
For
told
real,
you you
just
can
get
act?
naked.
I mean, it always looks like a screen, like a tryout. It don't look like it's the real thing.
I'm so mad at her.
She's
I'm
for
so mad. She's
real.
saying this man is going
That
on
is so
auditions
real.
every
Yes, he
single
is
Yes.
on
audition.
audition status. That is so true.
First of all, who else was rolling like me when he came and threw that whole ass temper tantrum about her not letting him in with the food? That fool threw a
Yes.
whole temper tantrum. What do you mean? This is our thing. She was like, go home, Roger. Go
Okay.
home. Then that shower said, and it was like, oh, you
Okay.
like basketball stats now? You like basketball stats now? They gonna ask Tariq who won the game. Tariq was like,
Right.
nigga, what the fuck? Like, what is it? This what you call me here for, bro? You could have like hit my line. I got two phones, like Kevin Gates. I got
Right.
two phones. One for the plug, one for the
Right.
load. Like, what? Like, this why you calling me? I died. Tariq, did y'all peep Tariq roll his eyes when he says something, he's like, "Oh yeah, well, I know she's interested." He said, "Oh yeah, she's interested." Ugh, like, ugh.
Right. He is super disgusted. And can we point out this one line real quick though? This one liner that Tariq hit me with, I wasn't ready for when he walked in on Braden and Riley. When he talking about y'all over there looking like some raw chicken cutlets. Like that's his education. Because real niggas ain't gonna say cutlets. Niggas just say raw chicken.
Raw chicken.
But that's his education kicking in right there. He said raw chicken cutlets.
I learned. I was like, oh my god, raw chicken cutlets. It is so true.
He
But
made
then
me
they
go
said
take out
there,
my
and
chicken
they was
fingers
like,
too. I'm making chicken fingers for lunch too because of Tariq.
but Braden and Riley looked at themselves like, oh well, we can't argue. Well, what are you doing here?
He's
So
like, I told you to
true.
get her the fuck out of here, bro. Oh, I like Braden and Tariq's
Dynamic.
dynamic. And yes, I do. I do. Because even when he was mad, he knew he was mad. All right, bro. All right, get her the fuck out of here. All right. It was like, that's just how
Yeah.
they talk. But he was like, he knew he was serious. Chicken cutlet ass.
Now let me ask you this: while we talking about Braden, Riley, and Tariq, once Tariq found out who she was, why did he? I guess it wasn't a complete lie; it was a half a lie that he gave to Braden. Why did he give him? Because I thought he was gonna just come clean because the whole math was out there, like because Braden already knows his history, knows the case and all of that. So it wouldn't have been a real revelation other than the fact that, sorry, dude, you getting played. She only messing with you to get close to me for information. So it wouldn't have been playing a card or anything, or or giving him new information. So why couldn't he just be 3,000 with that?
He gonna need her for something. Something is always up with Tariq. That boy mind is wandering. But I don't know. It's a way he gonna have to use sex, and he gonna have to get through her. Maybe that's why he just did that. And Trace just gave him this, dropped that gem on him. That's the first thing he had to think about, I guess. But I bet you he gonna figure out that tracker on his phone, because
I
she put the
forgot about
tracker on.
that.
That's why she was messing with him. She put the tracker on his phone. Now it also too, Braden, when he calms down and thinks about it, he's gonna forgive Tariq. As you see, they watching Lethal Weapon, but he gonna have a problem with his brother. That's why Trace gonna die, because he's gonna have a problem with his brother, because it's still gonna be sitting in his mind that the girl said Trace told on me. He tried to get at me first.
Mm-hmm.
But why he
Remember,
gotta
she told
die
him that.
though?
Oh, because he's weak and he's a snitch. He about to tell. He just said the police every scene he's been in now, and he's running scared now, and he's looking like a little beat up something. And you already know he's scared because he changed his name from Skids to Brayton. He been calling that boy Skid Marks since he was probably born, and now
Mm-hmm.
this is the first time he probably ever called him Brayton. He's
Yeah.
scared. He's
Yeah.
scared, and Tariq, scared his ass even more. So he's scared of Tariq. He tried to boss up on Tariq real quick, and Tariq was like, "Yeah, so you didn't went and took this shit. You still don't think I forgot? I'll call that nigga back up here again, and you want, he was backing off. But yeah, he gonna die, and it's gonna, that's probably gonna be part of Tariq's alibi too, because he gonna die. They gonna find the stash, because remember, we saw where he put the stash. We didn't see him move it or take it or anything, and he's still not talking about the stash.
Who not?
Trace,
Oh, where did he
Trace, yeah, I
put it? I
know.
know he took it. Where did he
He
take
put
it?
it in that little compartment in the fireplace in his room. It's in the little wooden thing in the corner
I
in
thought
his
that's where
room.
he got
Nah,
it
that's
from.
that's Braden. That's Braden's side
Spot.
of the room.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
That's
Braden's
where
spot.
he took it from.
but that's where Trace put it. He hid that when
Wait.
he walked out. He hid it. He didn't take it with him. I could have sworn he
No,
took
he
it.
took that because it was like party week or something else that was going
I
on.
thought it was in his backpack. He
Mm-mm.
took that. He put that in that. Y'all can make me go look, because I could have sworn that he found it and took it out of the backpack and hid it in that compartment. So I'm sitting up here. That's why my mind is
No,
thinking the
so
whole
what you're
time, like
thinking
it's
about is
in
two
that
different
room.
episodes. You're thinking about two different episodes, or
Okay.
maybe even because previously we did. I want to say when Trace and the first time we saw Trace and Braden was when I think Tariq moved into that room,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when they were introduced. Like this is the family room, and they slid the thing open. Cool, and then Trace came in there a separate time when none of them was there, and
Mm-hmm.
he took the stash.
Mm-hmm.
So it's two different things. He didn't put it in there.
Y'all gonna make me go look because I don't know why I keep thinking that he took it out of what's the name's backpack. I don't know. Okay, and then he found. Let me see. So then he walked in and saw them. Right? That didn't he do that afterwards?
Matter of fact, no, that was the same night. He
Yeah.
stole the stash the night
After.
at on Tariq's birthday.
Yeah.
That's why he
Yeah.
was walking out of that room.
Yeah. And he yes. And I changed my sheets and everything, but they were in his room on the bed. He went in his backpack and took it and hid it. That's what I thought because I'm like, how did he get it? He didn't because he didn't take it that far because he hid it in his room, right? Because that's why I got confused at first. Like, wait a minute, is this his room or oh, this is there at the because Tariq and Braden live in the dorms, right? But they live in the
Yeah.
fat dorms. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they have that fat room, but then Braden lives. I mean,
And the
Trace lives in the
lives in the
frat
frat
house,
house.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Ah,
So they had
yeah.
the party in the frat house. So when he was sleep, that's why I said he didn't take it anywhere. Like he didn't because how would it be his stuff if he took it Braden's side of the room? Braden don't live there. He took that stuff. It was in his room. He hid that stuff in his room.
Okay. Well, we'll verify that. We'll have the answer next week. Dun dun dun.
So right. So that's why we got to figure out like he hasn't moved that stuff. Why is he not saying anything? Like give that shit back.
Yeah,
That's gonna
give it
come back in.
back.
Yes, that's
Mm-hmm.
gonna come into play. So maybe he'll say if I'll give you my stuff back. I'll give you your stuff back if you get my brother out of it. Because I don't think that they like sold it or well, of course he didn't sell it. I know he was gonna take it and give it away, but I don't know. They haven't had a big party yet, except sex week, this week. And he running scared and looking like a little hurt chicken too much to be trying to party and shit.
The ongoing chicken reference. I can't.
Right.
That wig washes her out. They need to do something different. I'm tired of that wiglet, that pink wiglet that she got on.
That's her
Oh,
hair.
Riley.
That's her hair color.
Okay, well, she needs to do something because Aaron's right. She looks like a chicken cutlet.
I cannot. I cannot. Okay, I get that. So we gonna talk about the flip of Saxon McLean. Aaron, what you got to say? I know you got something to say.
Because like so they still after all of that they still trying to get Tariq. Because my thing was I figured that McLean was gonna make that switch now. Because forget about Tariq. I need to get sex because he played me. You know what I'm saying? Because come on now. Because with that look, he really was like, this motherfucker in his meth voice,
Ooh,
okay?
lying ass nigga.
Right.
Did that bring you back around?
For the moment, he's in and out. But he can stay. He can stay definitely. He's a keeper though. But so I'm just I'm still trying I'm holding out. Maybe I don't want to believe that it's really gonna end up with Tariq taking the fall or going to jail. I don't want to
It's
believe
not.
that, and I
It's
don't
not.
want Davis to be. Yeah, Davis to be that snaky, that dirty.
He is.
He is.
He
He
is.
done shown
He
his true
is.
colors, honey. You
Yeah,
wanted
he
grit?
definitely is.
We got grit. Okay.
Yeah, true grit for real. You're right.
Right.
No, he is, but it's not going with Tariq. Because again, something going. That boy is slicker than oil on shit. He is gonna get out.
And now that part I wouldn't be surprised about. I think Tariq is gonna come out the winner in the end. He gonna flip it, and Davis McLean's gonna lose his license, maybe even go to jail for the stuff he's done. Sachs is gonna lose his job again. Tasha gonna come home. Uh oh.
No, go
Insert
ahead.
light bulb. No,
Raven,
no, we
Raven
waiting.
had a moment.
Woo, woo,
No,
woo.
I'm just thinking. I'm listening to you about how everything's going. Tasha's gonna come home because Davis is not gonna lose. Davis is gonna win. I'm just trying to think about how it's how when she told him don't come because your name is in the don't come. That was a good thing. That was a mama protecting her cub. So that was good. Don't come to my court anymore. She and Paz about to get back together and hook something up with that. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but Paz gonna be working on the floor. Now they about to go pick up Epiphany's ass.
Hmm.
So we're gonna see how that's gonna turn. That's gonna be another strike against Tariq, but something gonna happen. But you know what? I don't know why I'm just leading all this up. Something gonna happen to Tejada in jail. Monet gonna end up being the boss. Kane, as much as I'd hate to see him go, I think he gonna be a live wire. Either he gonna end up in jail with his daddy when his daddy died, or he's gonna end up dead. But yeah, I don't know. I see it. And then the next part, Tasha, Monet, and Tariq and all them gonna be working together. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I don't know why that just popped up when you said Aaron. Like Tariq be getting in and out of his situations, boy.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I had said last week was that the evidence that Sachs has with the recording, there was no true admission to the killing.
That's how he gonna use the girl. That's how he gonna use the girl to get her back, because she gonna go to Tariq and tell him, I love Braden, I love him. What can I do? I'll do anything for you. Or I love you, Braden. I'll do anything to help you with what I can. Well, why? Why? My uncle has this thing on Tariq. Erase it. Boom.
You think so? You think Riley gonna
Boom.
go that far?
Yep. Because she really likes Brayton. She even told her uncle, I started off, but but now I really, really like him. She really likes him. Actually, she really loves him. She gonna, yeah, and she'll just tell her Uncle Mouse or whatever. Or
Uncle Nancy.
Nancy,
Uncle
yeah, I knew it was
Nancy.
a
There you
girl's
go,
name.
Uncle
Yeah.
Nancy. Yeah, whatever his name. Yeah. So yeah, Uncle Nancy. Yes, yes.
Aaron,
She gonna, yes.
you
I can
agree?
see that. On the side note, I do want to put this little thing in there. She actually did some acting this episode.
Yeah, she did. She acted better than Braden's ass. He be looking like he going on auditions too, Aaron.
But I mean, Braden, I just accept kind of he is who he is. He's got that white privilege entitlement. I can do what I want because I can always get out of it. That's just
Who
how
think he's a
he is.
boss at
Stansfield.
Fellatio?
Oh,
No, I
oh,
think
that was
no,
hilarious
cunnilingus.
too.
Cunnilingus, yeah, all that.
Cunnilingus.
Oral,
Yeah.
oral
Yeah.
transactions.
Well,
He's
he
like, yeah,
said what did he say? He went to the class. He went to the seminar, right?
yes,
Now,
yes,
hey, knowledge is power.
and
Power.
Hold on.
at least they said that they don't teach men how to find the clitoris. So thank you. At least put that out there.
Thank you for the
Okay,
writing. That was Courtney who put that in there.
two things. Okay, one, how would so you eat her out, and then there's nothing else to that. That's where the buck stops, and
Girl,
and
let that
then
be.
Moving
Hey,
right along.
I'm single too.
Malcolm.
Woo! Malcolm.
Like, first of all,
Malcolm is
sir,
a
you
true
don't
gentleman.
even okay, you don't even deserve that name of Malcolm. You should have had Martin or something. Like,
You
what
know
you
what?
trying to
You right. You right.
say?
Because he did not stand up to her by any means necessary. That's what she's saying. He was peaceful protesting when he politely took those pictures.
Nothing
That
wrong
was
with a
Malcolm.
little
But
peaceful
then with him
protest.
staying, that was Martin. And then with him saying, talking to Tariq a little bit like forcefully, that was Malcolm. But then when he closed the door behind himself, that was Martin. That was also Martin when the fool walked past later, nigga, and he didn't say nothing. He stayed there and tried to. Ugh.
And
I'm
he
Then
just
was
glad that
Lauren.
we don't have to see him anymore.
Oh no, we gonna see him because he took those pictures. He's gonna go tell her parents, thinking that that's gonna be, yeah. Because remember, she won't be answering his calls because why? That nigga is blocked and deleted. Ain't that what she said?
please, she
Right.
gonna unblock him.
She go and block him because her parents gonna make him because he gonna pop up at the house like he did again. And they're gonna say, "Are you with that ghetto thug? Are you with that trash, Lauren?"
Not the trash.
Oh wait, that's the bougie people with nothing on their table but silverware and food.
Hello, but don't.
I did point that out. I did. I did.
Shoot.
Okay. Touche, motherfucker. Touche. Okay. All
Hmm.
right. So,
I can't
yeah.
believe he closed that door. That was the least thug thing he could have done ever. If he wanted to have any kind of thugnificent or thug, ugh, that fool closed that door and he didn't even slam it. I should say click. He probably turned the handle and held it so it wouldn't make no.
Right.
He was all courteous and shit when he walked out.
I can't.
Lauren, don't make something the decision you'll regret, Lauren. I regret your ass. That's what she should have said. Oh,
Out to light skinned Keisha for getting more lines.
Yes.
Bruce Shandia, MBAs,
And
Mm-mm.
and
mortgages.
And
mortgages.
mortgages. Okay. I was like, okay. I mean,
Don't y'all
Okay.
gag.
I feel
Don't
it.
y'all gag when they call my name.
Mm,
Booyah! I knew it.
right.
She is so hood. So smart, but so hood.
Bruce
Right.
Shandia.
So, what you got to say about Jabari thinking that Karen slept with Tariq?
Ooh,
Right. Like, first of all, why is he so invested in that?
Hella invested. Like
And
his life is depending on it.
exactly. Like, first of all, sir, you already sleeping with a student yourself.
probably
So,
more than one.
uh, de- probably more than one. I really wanted to say definitely, but we don't have all
Hmm.
the evidence. But highly likely that he's sleeping with more than one. And he don't really. I don't think he wants Carrie. I was gonna say because I finally remember her last name. But I don't think he really wants her. He just don't like that she's no longer
Into
fiending
him.
for him. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think he want her because that
Mm-mm.
fool threw a whole ass temper tantrum at the door. That
That's
was
just
a different. That was a
Nah, you
different.
know what it
that's a
That was a.
is?
L.
That was a
Loss of
different.
power. He took
No,
a L.
you right.
It's a typical nigga response when they realize that you not checking for them. Oh, wait a minute. But this is what we do. We go
But
back and
see,
forth. Okay, but what's the problem? And now that she see I'm not into you, hence the shower comes in. Shh. Oh,
ooh,
really? Oh.
I think so, but I don't. Only because if he was mad, he'd just be mad like a regular nigga and just go, do it to the TA again. Like, yeah, I got you, and you like flaunt her around or something. This fool went and specifically, wholeheartedly thwarted like her plans. So when she was in class, I was like,
Yes,
I knew
thwarted.
she probably didn't think. Oh, I knew she probably did not think. As soon as she was handing out them cards, I was like, Lord, she didn't even think that he was mad enough to check out the car. Or, you know what I'm saying? That's the first thing I thought about because if he wouldn't have left those cards, because I was like, why she didn't take the cards? That's the first thing I said. Why? I told you to leave them on my desk. So you let him go back with that. You didn't think that he was that mad and petty that he would mess with them cards? I mean, I did. Maybe I just dealt with petty folks because that's the first thing I would have done was taking those cars. But if I didn't, the first thing on my mind would have been like, "Ooh, I
She
gotta check
had
that shit."
dick on the mind. That was the furthest thing
But dick
that
in the
she felt.
shower though, that shit was about to go home.
They could have went one more round.
Well, they about to get the food because remember he was supposed to be the food, which he was. That food came and had a whole
I still would have
had.
took the food.
I'm trying to tell you, be like,
You
oh,
know
excuse me, this for
what?
us.
Cards and
You
food.
know
Thank
what?
you.
You know what?
Hmm. We here airing foodies. Yeah.
Right. Like that's all man, in that whole scene, I said, oh, she didn't get the food. Like, forget the cards, forget that they arguing, forget that he mad, forget his temper tantrum. Did anybody else think when he said, oh, he about to cry in the car? But
About to cry. I did. I
yeah,
did.
I
But
saw
I
the
did have a
food
little
though.
thought when he walked away. I did have a thought like she didn't get the cars. I was like, shit, I probably would have took that. That was free food too. You right? Because it was enough for two, right? Oh,
Right. Mhm. Mhm. I
But
wouldn't
And
have.
yeah,
how unbothered she was, because normally when you get it, that's kind of an awkward situation where you're whatever
I
he
was
is and
going
your
there, Aaron.
current, and she was just
Hmm.
like,
She sure
shh,
was. That was them
because
three, honey. That
yeah,
was them
because
three.
she didn't even have that or that little, at least some kind of facial recognition, like, oh, I'm sorry, or this is
Nope.
awkward. No, nothing. She didn't try and push him away. She was just like,
Nope.
okay,
What are
it
you
is
doing
what it
here?
is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shabari, what do you do? Right. I'm with you,
We're not
Aaron.
doing this.
I was going there. She was real calm. She didn't raise her voice. She didn't anything because I think had she raised her voice or even, got then that shower wouldn't have come, he'd have walked back around that corner and been like, what's going on? But she was like, what's up, nigga? But I told you to leave those on my desk, nigga. Power. But and he went straight in that little car and tore that bitch ass thing up and he was about to cry in the car.
Right.
Tore
I
it up
said that
and then wrote
watching
it.
the episode. I was like, oh, he gonna cry in the
Yep.
car.
Yep. So that's why I think that it's more than just the sex for him or just that she not into him no more. I don't think that is he lost his power. I really think he like her because, like he said,
He
this is
ain't
what we
that
always
deep,
do.
baby.
He deep enough to about to get played. That boy did y'all see how Tariq took that assignment? Extra credit, what's up? I'll do anything. Oh, I got you. Relationships, got you. What you want? Got you.
How you calling yourself an author and you using a Tariq as a child? How you using
Yes.
a child's words?
18.
That just lets you know how good that boy is.
Yeah, but I mean, and that's why I'm trying to figure out what is to Tariq is working something in here to protect himself. There's something. I'm with you now that this ain't just a random assignment. It's gonna be some saving grace in there somewhere. I'm just waiting to see it unfold.
But how, right, unfold, meaning how is Tariq going to find out about his words?
So
We
Tariq still has to prove his worth to, or that he's an asset to Monet and them because they like him or she likes him. He helped dump the body and everything today. He's in on the drops. He's in on that. So he's getting closer in. He tutors Zeke and everything. Zeke, they're going to find out about Zeke messing with the lady. They're going to find out that the lady used to mess with Jabari. Jabari messed with, took, what's the name's work.
Tariq.
Tariq's work. He gonna have to like not blackmail him, but get him some way to kind of blackmail him. Be like, all right, you don't blow the whistle on my cousin and keep him in. That's how. Do y'all see where I'm going? Some gonna keep that because that's all related there. Does that
All
make
right.
sense to anybody? No, no.
I just sit back and wait.
Right. Yes, I mean, that's all I can do.
I sit back and wait.
It
Mhm.
has to be because this is it's getting too close. It's gonna come out, and he keeps thinking it's Tariq, and he gonna find out it's gonna be something. Especially when Jabari said, I saw Professor Milligan asking you or
Milgram,
asking, oh, Professor Hot Pants.
Mm,
Okay, I
Professor
saw Professor.
Nympho.
I saw Professor Nympho
Hmm.
talking to you, and such and such and such. And when Tariq was like, "Oh yeah, she's interested," and rolled those eyes, which was like my favorite part of the episode. Rolled it out because he was unbothered about that. It's gonna be something either she's gonna get caught in Zeke's room or he's gonna see like something like, I know that's his, and correlate that secret and then know that Jabari know and find out about his work. And that's how it's
Okay. All right. Writer's
come
room.
on. Come
The
on, come
writing
on, come
histologist.
on.
Okay.
okay.
Y'all
Okay.
still got me. I'm still gonna go back though, and I'm gonna go back when we finish and check. Because I
Bring the
know that
receipts, honey.
I'm talking about. No, I'm saying for myself. I have to remember that boy Trace, where that dope is.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay, so how ironic is it that the one of the first three people that Kane calls when he gets uh
Pinched.
Arrested.
yeah, arrested. Did you say pinched?
Yeah, he went to
Oh,
the he went to the box. He went to the
okay.
Really?
joint.
So we Columbo.
Yeah. You dirty rat, you. We back. He got pinched in a joint
Lord.
But yeah, he called Ramirez and then
because he didn't want to
shitted on
call his
him.
mama.
Yeah.
He did, but didn't because he's trying to. He can't show him his hand because Ramirez shitted on him. She don't need you. Da-da-da. You know, he's talking shit about him, so he had to talk shit to him back. So now you see they gonna start working together. Tariq, damn. Oh, do y'all think it's Kane trying to kill Tariq?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or at
yeah, we
least,
see that.
or even if it's not killed, at least get him out of the business anyway, because you know
No,
he
it's
just big
killed.
brother salty right now. He big
It's
brother salty.
right. But it's killed. Well, you see that for the next episode, he said, "Mom, somebody's trying to kill me," and you see him on the ground, like scared. I was trying to see who it was because we knew it wasn't Drew, but I don't. It wasn't Drew, but
Oh
I
no,
don't know.
I didn't see that part. That was in the, after the credits, like the
Yeah,
preview for
yeah,
next week. Okay, yeah, I
yeah.
didn't watch that yet.
So somebody tried to. So he said somebody is trying to kill him. So of course, yeah, that's the first person I'm thinking because he's thinking that he's taking his place. It's he's thinking he's taking his place. Or and you know how Monet, she don't give a shit. So if Kane, he's home now, right? And Kane, she didn't already went off on the daddy about like, that's mine. Don't touch my baby. Don't do that. Um, it's he's probably gonna be like, well, what happened? It took care. Oh, Tariq was with me. They said that part. She gonna say his name about something else. He's gonna come, and Tariq doesn't flinch when Kane talks. He don't flinch
Mm-hmm.
at all. So Kane gonna probably try to say something else to him again, and he gonna look and be like, whatever. And Monet is gonna take up for Tariq in front of Kane, which she has not done before. Yes, Lovey, yes. And he gonna
I
be
can see
pissed,
that.
like, I got to kill this nigga. I
I can
got to
see
kill.
that.
I got to kill this nigga.
Here's the other thing, because now Ramirez knows that their business is on Stansfield.
Yes.
So
With Tariq.
yeah, right. Yeah, he may be working for Monet, but he also worked for the police department.
He sure does. And he said Tariq St. Patrick. First thing he said, oh,
Yep.
Tariq St. Patrick, like
Whole
his whole
name.
name. Yeah. He said his straight government. So he gonna get in and so hey, he's not working with Sachs, is he?
No,
Ramirez?
I don't think we've
No.
ever seen
Okay.
them together.
That was another see, I'm getting racist now. That's the other that was another Latino guy, right? That didn't want to work with my Uncle Ruckus is kicking in. I'm
I
sorry.
can't. I can't.
That was another Latino gentleman cop that was working with him that didn't want to work with him, right? Sachs,
Right.
because remember he said Sachs was crooked. Okay. So I wonder if Sachs is gonna need anybody because he does work frequently with the police department. I wonder if he's going to need anybody else, and then that's going to tie into what you saying, Lovey, and he'll be able to because he'll have a correct direct link. Then he'll try to because Kane told him he's not needed anymore. He's going to be telling Monet, "I'm keeping them off of your back because I'm keeping this and da-da-da." He's going to be trying to work that angle and put it all on Tariq too, and saying that he's covering for Mo, not Monet, Mo, because he loved her, right? He didn't. That's power.
Uh-oh, not the church finger.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. Go ahead. What?
So Tariq is safe at Stansfield. Why? Because of the husband, Stern, because he's making so much
Yes.
money for them. Mm,
And the other Stern
yeah.
because he got him in that program.
Mm-hmm.
And now that we see, because I'm wondering, like, okay, how we're gonna, get this done. So now I guess I'm waiting for next week how they announce that there are gonna be 6 students that are gonna be up for the program or the project, or they're gonna kick the little white girl Ashley out because that's the most lines she didn't have. I didn't even know her name.
Right.
Because he says he was 2 points away, right? So he picked Bruchandria. 2 points away. So I wonder if he's gonna be like, oh, we recalculated Ashley. My bad. Cause you ain't kicking Bruchandria out because she gonna tear that place up. What
Okay,
they
it's
say?
gonna be some
What's that?
furniture
What's
moving.
that? What that mean? You say? I'm classy, but I will air this bitch out. That's
Oh
what Shonda
yeah.
is.
Oh yeah.
Or what
That's
if they
what
kick
Shonda
Lauren
is.
out?
No, no, I don't think she was.
Hmm.
I think she's like 1 and 2 up like
What
that.
if she just
No,
quits or drops out?
she ain't gonna do
Because
that.
she's super salty now. Cause she didn't. Tariq thought she was trying to play her power, and she might have been, but he cut it short by giving her the
The
secret.
answer. He cut it short because that nigga couldn't let her open up that shirt.
Hmm.
He
Yeah.
want
So
he wanted that little hot twat.
I'm glad he didn't get it.
He wanted that hot pocket. Oh no, he gonna get it cause she mad now and she ain't been turned down. And
Because she wore her
once
sexy lingerie.
Right.
yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah,
so
I was
you
like, girl,
really
you
walked
walked across the
across
quad.
campus?
I said the same thing. I said you walked across the quad like this, boo boo. Is the Q's party a pajama party? Let's hope
Yeah.
that the Q's party is a pajama party.
Well, no, for based on the teacher's long-winded explanation of it, it's like a big orgy. That's why
Yeah,
they
and it's
run
not even
around
the
throwing away condoms.
Yeah, I
not
was
even
a
the cues that
little.
I thought it was. Because when he said that when Stern husband
The
said,
white
yeah,
people, yeah.
right, he said, oh yeah, he started it when he was on campus. I said, oh, they must be talking about some other
Gay
kind of
stuff.
cues.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I thought that too. I was like, what? That's where it all began. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
which
what
cues?
we know as the Q's is Omega Psi Phi. So
Correct. I'm
when
like it's some other
so
cues.
it's like Omega Phi Psi or something, whatever they got
Side
on.
side.
No,
What's the
uh-uh.
nerds? Revenge of the Nerds. Lambda, lambda,
Nerds,
Lambda,
Lou.
right,
lambda, lambda.
Yeah,
right.
lambda, lambda, Lou or
Omega.
something.
So they Omega Lambda
No,
Lambda.
lambda,
Yeah.
lambda, mu was the sorority.
Oh.
Yes,
Hmm.
it was.
Don't ask me why I know my history of Revenge of the Nerds.
I'm
I
I'm
love
I'm
that
super
movie.
mad.
Wait, I was about to say that was. Oh no, that was Tri Deltas. I was about to say the one with the girl from Legally Blonde. That was Tri Deltas. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. I'm thinking something else. We all in the little shows.
Right, 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 right. Well, we only got 3 more episodes left.
They
Right.
moving though. They
They
moving,
are.
but they're
Last
keeping
week didn't move that fast, but this week,
now.
Yeah, I was lightweight bored last week. This week it brought the heat, it brought the power, it brought it all. I was here for it. Okay.
I'm still loving how the titles are represented throughout the show.
Yeah, Aaron, you made
Except
notice of that.
yeah, yeah. Except this was the only one that didn't, but that's why they had to put it out at first because it should have to me it should have been called like 48 Laws of Power or Laws of Power something instead of
Sex
Sex
week.
Week.
right.
But I guess sex is power, or I don't know. I didn't listen to Courtney Kim's thing at the end because usually, she'll tell why they named something something. But this is the first week that I've actually wondered why they titled this something.
But sex did play like an integral part in the episode though.
Why? Because Tariq and then because of Mo. Mo used to get sex with what's her name? It isn't
No, it was
anymore. And
like you
then
got Tariq and Lauren. Lauren wanting to get with Tariq.
mhm,
Um,
Diana.
yeah, I was about to call her Lil
Diana.
Monet. Diana and Tariq about to, do a little something down in the basement. Then
The chicken cutlets.
chicken cutlets. The nympho.
Mhm.
And then Nympho.
Yeah, so it was sex running all through it, through.
Oh, so they're gonna be at a game next week. Professor Nympho gonna be at the game. He gonna look at her. Zeke gonna look at her some sort of way. Monet gonna pick up on that and be like, Tariq, figure something. Oh, and then Tariq gonna see the look too and be like, I'm telling you,
She
it's
back in the
it's too
writer's room.
it's too close, y'all. I just can't. If I tell y'all I do our shows, and when I watch the next episode, I'll be screaming at the TV because I'll be like, I knew it, or I'll be like, oh, Aaron, Lovey was right, Lovey was
Yeah.
right,
Oh, I'd be
Aaron,
like, oh, damn, there go Iva's prediction.
I just
Hmm.
start screaming, but because it's like it just turns, and it's like you just gotta wait.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
All right. Well, I guess we are done. We didn't pick apart the entire episode, chicken colors and all, and now I am hungry.
Okay.
Oh, I know. I'm about to go heat up my breast tenderloins, chicken cutlets.
Right.
Thanks, Tariq.
I can't. All right. Well, Everybody, thank you so much for being the best part of this podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. Definitely continue to keep checking us out right here on thepoprate.com and Pop Break TV, as well as YouTube. Leave your comments, share, like, all that other good stuff. Talk to us. We'll talk back. Yeah. So, ladies, until next week.
Until next week.
Bye.
Bye.
And that's all, folks.